I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we might be live. We might be live. They might be watching.
They might be watching us
live.
just.
As you watch Rob and I slowly descend into madness, we are coming up real close to a super magical date at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
But we got lots of other things to talk about. So hi, it's Melissa from VBT. And this is my wonderful co-host, partner in non-crime, sitting in the kind of dark, Rob.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is kind of dark here, but only because I function well in the darkness. That is the only reason why.
It's been a long Wednesday.
Long.
But it's Wednesday.
Week, powerful Wednesday, which is great because we got so much great stuff to talk about today. We have a wonderful event that's happening tonight that you might have heard about, but we'll get to that a little bit later, of course. First, though, on the first bit of the itinerary, let's just get over to the next scene. Let's just hang out, wait for that to transition. There we go. All right. So if you were able to catch our last showcase that we had done with Kendra Black on the 15th, once again, we just want to thank everybody who came out. We want to thank everybody who was part of the stream, who was part of the giveaway. Thank you so much to Cushware for sponsoring the stream, giving that lucky winner that sweet Cushware backpack. We really appreciate that. We really appreciate everybody being a part of the stream as well. We had a fantastic time. Kendra had a great set. And I think we actually have a preview of said set that is going to be coming up for everybody right now. So just kick back and relax and enjoy this little reel. So coming at you live from New York City to your home, to your device, here is the wonderful and the lovely Kendra Black.
I feel the light and it gets me so high. The higher it seems, the closer it gets. And things aren't easy, so just believe me now. If you don't play it cool now, you'll never make a sound.
How does your background in ballet and dance factor into your writing? Like, is that always present in your mind, like how people be moving to what you're doing?
Well, it's like present in everything I do because it gave me a discipline that's it's hard to like get it out of me, honestly, and it's not a bad thing, but sometimes I wish I could like relax more.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much for Kendra for being a part of that, for joining us for that broadcast. We had a fantastic time. We're so glad for everything that's been happening. We will have the full stream of Kendra's set available very soon on our YouTube channel. So feel free to keep checking up on that as well as for other content that we have prepared for VBTLive. So Melissa, I think that we had an important milestone that happened recently that we wanted to talk about here. Could you sort of give people a sneak peek about that?
Was it our 40th day of not sleeping? No,
that is a very concurrent thing, and everybody already probably knows about that. I think there was something else that we're forgetting.
Yeah, no. I think I remember. It was the Supporting the Arts in Quarantine group broke 800 people this week, which is amazing. We have gotten an incredible amount of support and community in the Supporting the Arts in Quarantine group. Y'all are amazing. There is just daily sharing of personal works and creative concepts and live streams and interactions and everyone supporting one another and lifting each other up. And it has been a wonderful, wonderful group to be a part of and to see everybody coming together. And we broke 800 people on our joining, on our group this week. And we are super pumped about that. And it's just going to keep growing. So if you are not aware of the Supporting the Arts in Quarantine group, today's the day to go check it out. tinyurl.com/STAIQ. And you can come and join and share everything you're up to. We want to support the arts. We want to support all of you. And that is all arts. That is writing, that is visual art, that is baking, that is singing, that is video making. Whatever you do, we want to see it.
Absolutely. I think we had Seth in the chat has already said that he wanted to confirm that Rob has dark vision. I think that it's in my status buffs. If I check my character sheet, I have to probably check that out though, but it's probably somewhere in my character sheet. Anyway, so happy to have 800 members. Thank you everybody for all the support that we've gotten in the supporting the Arts in Quarantine group. Once again, I know you've heard us mention this plenty of times, but it is only about a week and a half away from our COVID-19 relief fundraiser.
Yes, that is 2 days of goodness. 2 days. In case you missed the memo, it's 2 days now.
2 days. 2 days of really great performers, comedians, poets, theater, videos, presentations, mental health, people hanging out, having a good time. My crazy self, Melissa's less crazy and wonderful self, maybe also with the both of us together, so you get like really stable and really crazy, like side by side, kind of like you have right now. But a bunch of fun stuff happening for that broadcast. We talk about it so highly because there really is a lot in store for everybody, and we are so happy to be getting that stuff going. Once again, we are going to be sponsoring Artly World and their artist relief project for the broadcast itself. Artly World does a lot of really, really great work for music education, for arts education, for arts outreach, for bringing the arts to communities everywhere. And their artist relief project has been very involved with providing artists direct support, direct relief, providing resources for artists to be able to help themselves out during this crisis that we are currently facing. So they're a wonderful charity, as we've said before. We are so happy to have them as part of what we're doing. So once again, that is our charity. May 30th and 31st is the event. So coming up next, we also have some announcement to make about one of our main sponsors. You may have seen a sneak preview of who they are, but we just want to sort of give you a much larger overview of Theater Out of Bounds. Melissa, could you sort of take that away?
Yeah, Theater Out of Bounds is a really wonderful creative organization. They are based out of Studio Theater, and they basically strive to put on theatrical works that are out of bounds, things that are not your normal run-of-the-mill. You're not going to be seeing Shakespeare. You're not going to be watching Macbeth for the 30th time. They are pushing boundaries. If you check them out on Facebook, they actually have some of their shows that they've done. They started airing those, so you could check them out and see what kind of work they have done and are doing. And we are really, really excited to be having them as one of the features.
So coming at you live from New York City.
For the fundraiser, they're going to be sharing 10-minute plays. And we are going to get to watch and check out a variety of 10-minute acts and vote on whose we like the best. So we have, I believe, a little clip to, or a little longer than a little clip to air to let y'all take a look at what they are up to. This is not a 10-minute play. It's an excerpt from one of their other productions, but it's a great example of what they do.
Absolutely. So stick back and stay tuned. We will be right there with everything.
I want to go home.
Which home?
I need to speak with my family.
Which family?
I don't know what you're getting at. I want my phone call.
There are things we want too.
My lawyer.
Which lawyer?
Come on.
You're free to contact whomever you'd like, Mr. Sims. We have a terminal here. Would you care to log in? No. I imagine your wife is worried by now.
You leave her out of this.
Your children.
I don't have any children.
You have a beautiful home, Mr. Sims. Victorian. set back on a country lane. Children on the front porch step in long stockings and sailor caps. Barnaby, Donald, Antonia, Iris. Such quaint names, and from an era associated with innocence.
I have a brownstone. My wife is sterile. You've got the wrong guy.
Solicitation, rape, sodomy, murder. These are heavy charges, Mr. Sims.
Are you charging me?
The repetitive nature of the offenses and the amount of money you've made.
Look, if you're not charging me, then...
We know about your account in Burkina Faso.
Look, if you're not charging me, then...
Oh, you're free to go.
I'm free to go.
Yeah, we can't hold you here without charging you. I mean, that would be against the law.
Okay, then I'm going to go.
We can't control a person's body. Yours is free to walk right out the door if you want.
Great. My body is walking out the door.
Yeah, but if you do, we'll rescind your login and you won't have access to a terminal ever again.
Who did you say you are?
This is an investigative unit of the Nether. I'm an in-world representative. My name is Detective Morris.
I have business in the Nether. All of my connections. You can't expel me.
You have a taste for the old-fashioned, so just think of it as a return to simpler times.
This is a violation of my rights. My lawyers are the best in the field. You will not keep me out for long.
Long enough to locate and detain your children. What's the matter, Mr. Sims? I thought you didn't have any children. We sent an agent undercover to your realm to make sure our charges were grounded. And because you programmed it so that nothing there may be recorded, he submitted a written report. After undergoing a meticulous security scan of my login, creating a character from a set of prescribed looks and passing a draconian manners tutorial dissuading modern terminology, I enter the hideaway. The first thing I experience is the trees. The flickering light and soft sound as they sway in the sun and wind is almost overwhelming. They surround a beautifully rendered 1880s Gothic revival with a squeak in the top porch step. I ring the doorbell. I can actually feel my hand sweat clutching my carpet bag. I peek through the window and spy figures in the foyer. An impeccably dressed man stroking the face of one of the children, a little girl.
They are not children.
I guess that depends on context, Mr. Sims. Or should I call you Papa?
So that was a clip from a production that Theater Out of Bounds did. It's super captivating. I'm actually very interested in the rest of the story. Every time we air that little piece, I'm always like, I want to know what's going on. We did drop the link to Theater Out of Bounds in the chat. If you go right onto that link, you'll be able to check out, you actually get a little sneak peek of the flyer that I made for them when they were looking for playwrights. So those 10-minute plays that you're going to be seeing are literally going to be crafted in 48 hours. They put out a call and they acquired all their playwrights, and they were provided a theme, and they had 48 hours to create a 10-minute play. And you're going to get to see all of those leading up to the fundraiser and during the broadcast itself. So Stay tuned.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for Theater Out of Bounds being part of our fundraiser and for contributing to our cause. We really appreciate it. We also wanted to give everybody who's watching here tonight, or I guess it's not tonight yet, it's the afternoon.
Still noon.
Yeah. So I want to give everybody who's watching this afternoon a sneak peek into one of these sponsors that we are going to be showcase and airing for the fundraiser that we have on the 30th and the 31st. So let's just take a look and see what they have.
Subsound.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Subsound, for giving us that small little feature of what we have coming down the pipes for VBT. We are really, really happy to have them on as a sponsor for our fundraiser. Thank you so much to Subsound. They are bringing a lot of really awesome DJ performances to the fundraiser with a lot of great variety of content. As you can tell, I myself am very tired. I'm sure that Melissa herself can definitely attest to this level of tiredness that we didn't even think was possible. And with that, this level of tiredness could have only be achieved, or I should say, it couldn't have been achieved without everybody's support from the very notable and very wonderful cause of Nap for VBT. So we don't sleep, but you should, because sleeping and self-care are very important things, especially during this time where it's easy to fall off of that with everyone's schedule being erratic, and certainly with our schedules being erratic. So maybe we're not necessarily the best examples of self-care with how much we don't sleep and how much we've been working for this fundraiser, but we want to have you sleep and nap. So once again, if you would like to support us, even just complicitly through social media, hashtag nap for VBT. Donate your naps. We definitely need that. We need that 100%. And we will be very, very happy to accept any naps that anybody would like to donate to us over the coming broadcasts coming up. So with that, and with our sort of campaign for self-care, we would like to also once again state and announce the wellness broadcast that we have coming up this Friday. We will be working with Movers as well as Paul Vibes to work with and deliver some great content about mental health, mental well-being, about exploring your chakra and exploring within that. Some simple strength building, tension release techniques, which will also include a roundtable dialogue, which will include special guests about mental health, spirituality, and community uplift during the COVID-19 crisis. We are so happy to have Movers Health and Paul Vibes involved in this broadcast happening this Friday. So make sure to mark that in your calendars. It will be on this Friday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And you can see everything that's happening with that on our website, vbtlive.org/wellness. Thank you once again, thank you to Movers and Paul Vibes for working with us for this wellness broadcast. We're so pleased and proud to be able to offer not just programming that relates directly to performance and the arts, but also to be able to showcase these very important topics for everybody and for the rest of our community. Yes, so thank you very much to both of those sponsors. So I think we have that event on Friday, but I think there's also something that's happening tonight. But
There might be. Where the brain fog happens when you're not functioning and not sleeping.
Yeah,
and
I've been honestly, Melissa, like I haven't really been sleeping and stuff, and it's really, I mean, it was something like something about like being open to things.
Open mic.
The open mic. Whoa, that's
Yes.
it. There we go. I finally
The
remember.
open mic is tonight, of course. How could we forget? Our schedule looks so unassuming today. If you were on our Instagram page, I'm sure you saw it. Just says broadcast and open mic, and it looks so dainty and unassuming. But Wednesdays are wild, and Wednesday nights are extra wild. Tonight we have the incredible, the amazing Anne O'Rourke gracing us with her incredible voice and her soothing guitar skills for our open mic, and we're going to be raising more funding for Direct Relief. We are on track to hit that $1,000 mark by the end of the month to give back to the Direct Relief Fund. Thank you to everybody who's been tuning in. Come on in tonight, chat in the live chat, shout out your artists. If you want to perform, the Zoom room opens at 7, tinyurl.com/VBT open mic, and we will get you in. We will get you on the list, and you can perform. You can hang out on Twitch and just watch, and we just want you to come and be a part of this. And if you donate, you get to see your donations come across the screen. You can write us a nice message. If you write us a not nice message, we'll be very sad, but we're still happy to put your money towards Direct Relief.
Yep, and it'll look something a little bit like this. Oh shoot, that's not popping up again. Oh, I think it's because I took it off the scene this morning.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
It's delightful.
It is delightful, and it'll definitely be a great thing for everybody to see. We also have one more flyer that we like to show. And today has been a very, very flyer-heavy day for a lot of people, a lot of information that we wanted to announce. So Melissa wanted to just give a little bit of a shout-out about what she wants to do with flyers. What'd you have to say about Melissa?
I really like flyers. I pass up literally no opportunity to make them. Some people might not be aware that I am also a graphic designer by trade. So the reason that our broadcast looks so fancy and shiny may have a little something to do with me. But literally, I make a lot of flyers. So I felt it was very meta and obligatory to make a flyer about the amount of love that I have for making flyers. And I could make you a flyer. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Just so you know, we only really threw this up in the last 15 minutes before the broadcast. Melissa had put it on our drive as a joke for me to just kind of stumble across. And then immediately I saw it and I was like, okay, this needs to be the last flyer because this is a day of a lot of flyers. So once again, if you like flyers, there is flyers. We got so many of them. We might as well start a whole flyer shop. Come on down, VBTLive flyer shop. You yourself can pick out a flyer for your family member. You have a baby shower, make a flyer. You got an event for you, make a flyer. Cousin's graduation, make a flyer. Want to do random stuff, make a flyer. You want to take up space in the community bulletin with just blank pieces of orange paper, you can make that flyer. Okay, we're all about flyers here at VBT.
Come on down to Real Fake Flyers.
Definitely.
Justin Roiland, please don't sue us.
Okay, so we will actually be opening up the rest of this broadcast for any of your comments and questions. I just want to read through some of the comments that you've been making as a result of this stream. We've gotten a lot of love from the beginning from Seth. Thank you very much for your recommendation that I should check my character sheet for Dark Vision, because that's just how we do it and how we have. Thank you, Kai, for the support as well. You said that we were fun, and we try our best to be fun, and hopefully we succeed. And so once again, as you said before, thank you so much to Theater Out of Bounds. Thank you so much to Subsound for being a part of our broadcast. Christine Sweeney says she loves nap time. We love nap time. But we can't. So the more that you love nap time, the better it is for everybody and for us. That's what we're all about here. So we really, really want that. Seth says they really, really do, and I say not as I do crew. Yeah, we really, really love naps and everything. Once again, we said before, but once again, thanks you to Paul Vives and Movers Health for being a part of our health and wellness broadcast this Friday. We really appreciate that. Once again, vbtlive.org/wellness for everybody who's interested in checking that out. Oh, I didn't know that there was like a head exploding emoji.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Now you do.
Now I
it's
do.
it's actually a really relevant one that I'm surprised we don't use more often.
I see. Man, I really wish through like Restream I could like just choose an emoji. I can't really do that in the desktop. They need I feel like emojis are something that just needs to be like integrated like cross-platform, because every messaging platform, like they kind of use their own version of it, which is I guess is cool and interesting because then it's more like specific to the platform itself. But I mean, if you're talking about just coding something in, I feel like all you would need is just create a code base for emojis. And then like anybody, if I like typed in something, the emoji should be able to just immediately pop up. Because there is a code base that's in the system.
Universal emojis.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of code base is already probably there within the system. So it just needs to kind of be implemented, or, I just be able to type like /exploding head and just, be able to, I mean, maybe like mind blown, I guess, not exploding head. No, but I mean, I guess maybe they're the same thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, Seth, we are on for all of our broadcasts. We are on Twitch all of the time. It is VB. I'm going to write that link in the chat. It is twitch.tv/VBTLive.
We are across all platforms.
Yes. Let me also post that on the YouTube, twitch.tv/VBTLive.
And Twitch is nice, and they don't cut our streams.
Nope, they don't cut our streams. They're very, very supportive. And on top of that, Twitch has a lot of really, really great emoji integrations that really allows the chats to be like fun and exciting. There's a lot of custom emojis that are coming out for the fundraiser itself. We will be coming out with some VBT oriented emojis. So if you would like to support us and cheer along with us with some VBT flair, definitely Twitch is the platform to do that. And because we have the live chat up here, as you can see on our screen, you'll be able to have that emoji be broadcasted across all of our platforms. So if you are on YouTube, you will see what people are writing on Twitch. If you are on Facebook, you will see what people are writing on Twitch, and vice versa. We're really, really proud to be working with Restream and having their services support us and our endeavors here at VBT. For any of you who doesn't know what Restream is, they are an outstanding multi-broadcast platform that allows you to take a single stream and multi-stream it to multiple platforms, as well as have really great chat integration features that allow you to be able to chat across platforms and be able to have any sort of community that you're building and any sort of usership be able to be part of the stream itself. So we always have in all of our descriptions that Restream is a sponsor for us. So once again, if you are interested in doing any kind of like multi-broadcast streaming such as that, Restream is the place to do it. So I think that you've probably seen a good amount of our faces so far, and I'm sure that you'll see more of our faces in the open mic tonight. Once again, the signups to the open mic are at 7 p.m. and we will be starting at 8:30. So feel free to check out that open mic. So if people are trying to check out the open mic, what is the link that they can use to check that out, Melissa?
I dropped it before, but I shall drop it again. It is tinyurl.com/VBT open mic. Please be there between 7 and 8 o'clock because we got to lock that room up at 8 and we go live at 8:30. And the sooner you get in, the sooner you get on the list. I know we got some Poet Fam in the house that's going to come out tonight and perform. Super excited to see y'all. If you could do it in the safety of your home or your yard and you don't break social distancing, we want to see it on the open mic.
Mhm.
You can do a monologue, you can juggle, you can literally do pretty much anything that falls within appropriate guidelines. And we would like to see you do that live. So tune in if you just want to watch on Twitch, or you can participate at the link that I just dropped in the comments.
Certainly. Yes. So I
All
think
right.
that with that, we are actually going to be wrapping this broadcast up. But once again, as we had said before, we are so grateful to all the support that we've gotten. We're so grateful for everybody who has supported us so far in our endeavors here at VBT. So make sure to tune in to the open mic that we have coming up tonight. Oh, yes. And you had another thing to say,
Tomorrow,
Mason?
we're going to be on the After Hours Review podcast.
Yes.
We've had a very long couple of days, friends. Yes, After Hours Review is going to be having us tomorrow at 7:30 on their broadcast. Veronica and Dan are very wonderfully hosting us. Let me drop that link in there as well, just so that I do not forget. I can't believe we almost skipped over that.
Yeah.
We are super duper excited to meet with them and chat and vibe out a little bit. The interviews have been really wonderful. Thank you to everyone who's had us. It's been so great getting to know all of you and getting to share our individual stories, our story of VBT, and help get as many eyes on this fundraiser as we can. It is coming up in less than 10 days. We are at the single digit mark countdown for this fundraiser. So 9 days and counting. We cannot wait. Thank you so much, everyone.
Wonderful. And so thank you, everybody, for tuning into this broadcast. We will be right back tonight with some really, really great performances. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure to follow us across all platforms. And we will see you later tonight. Thank you very much. And you have yourself a beautiful day.